Suddenly, Sean's View Entertainment, subscribe. What we're going to do here on the first ever installment of Sean's View Entertainment, and that's exactly what this is entitled. This is going to be very easy to comprehend because for the small minds like me, I sometimes don't get a lot of things. I don't understand the logic, the twists, the turns, the avenues, the highways, and the byways. But here on Sean's View Entertainment, I wouldn't so much as call this a podcast because it's very short. And, I like to make things fast. I like to get to the point. I don't like to drag things on. I like to keep you in the know. But, here's one of the things I wish could happen. And, I know this is wishful thinking. When someone comes on YouTube.com, and I'm not just saying myself. I'm saying anybody, right? I'm just saying anybody. You come on here and you give your opinions. You give your commentaries. You give your beliefs. And just for instance, everyone knows I'm a John Cena fan. Everyone knows I support Roman Reigns. Everyone knows I love the RKO. So I come on here and I defend my points. I give my opinions. I give my criticisms. Then someone else comes on here and they agree or they disagree. And that's fine. But what happens is I find, and I don't, like I said, I'm sure I'm not the only one here. I'm not just singling myself out of the pack here. Is when I come on here and say I'm a John Cena fan, or I don't think John Cena, buried this guy, or I don't think this. If you say, well, no, I see it from this way. Well, I have this vantage point of it, all right? I have this theory. And that's great. But then it goes over the line, okay? There's a fine line there, and some people go over you, and they attack you. They try to dominate you. They try to depress you. They try to talk you down. They harass you. They bully you for your opinion. And I don't understand why somebody would get attacked for their opinion here on YouTube.com. I guess that's just the in thing to do is, well, you said this. Well, I don't agree with that, but I'm going to attack you for it. Like I said, it's one thing to agree or disagree, but you make it a whole different stance when you try to attack the person for their opinion. And that's where things get very volatile, very tense, very outrageous. And that's where people will come on here and they'll get in a depressive state. They won't know where to turn. They won't know what to do. And they won't understand why they are getting attacked. Because I remember when I went to a local Walmart one day. I'll never forget this. This was going back about 4 or 5 years ago. I was wearing a John Cena shirt. Now, I'm not saying that I want everyone to like John Cena. I'm not saying you have to be a John Cena supporter. But I had a few kids come up to me. And, this is back when I was, 20, 21 years old. And these kids probably at the time were maybe 16, 17, maybe 18 years old. Thought it would be a good idea to corner me, to circle me, and pretty much castrate me, talk me down because I was wearing a John Cena t-shirt. Am I supposed to change my way to impress everybody else, to indulge the masses? Am I supposed to think and act a certain way? Am I supposed to like a certain individual? For some people that don't like it or want to be indifferent about it, listen, it's okay that you don't support my fact. It's okay that you don't support my opinions. It's okay that you have a different view of what I'm talking about. But here on Sean's View Entertainment, this is my view. Now, for those of you in the comment section that want to agree and disagree, we can talk about this all day long. We can talk about the analogies. We can talk about the vantage points. We can talk about the different ways of life, and we can talk about the different ways of topics and certain predicaments. But when you start attacking somebody and you start destroying somebody and you start bullying somebody and you try to make someone feel less of themselves because they don't have the same beliefs or they don't have the same opinions, that's what I don't understand. This has been the first ever edition of Sean's View Entertainment, episode 1. If there's any more topics that you want me to talk about, any questions, we're going to address it here on Sean's View Entertainment, a weekly basis, or more than that. Subscribe.